Welcome back to Bookshortz, the home of powerful stories told short. If you're someone who loves diving deep into the heart of best-selling books but doesn't always have the time to read them all, you're in the right place. Today, we're stepping into the gripping, heart-pounding world of The Hunger Games by Suzanne, a story of survival, sacrifice, and rebellion that redefined modern dystopian fiction. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. So you never miss another thrilling summary. We've got the best books, the biggest moments, and the boldest characters, all in bite-sized videos made just for you. Now, imagine a world where your pain is their entertainment and your death is the show. This is not just a fight for survival. It's the beginning of a revolution. Let's get into it. Imagine a world where your survival is a spectacle, your pain is entertainment, and your death could be the price of freedom. Welcome to Panem, where the annual Hunger Games pit children against each other in a fight to the death broadcast live to the entire nation. This isn't just a story about survival. This is a rebellion in the making disguised as a reality show. And at the heart of it all stands Katniss Everdeen, a girl who never asked to be a symbol of hope, but becomes one anyway. Panem is a dystopian nation built on the ruins of what was once North America. It's divided into 12 districts ruled by a powerful and oppressive capital. Each year, as punishment for a failed rebellion decades earlier, the capital forces every district to send one boy and one girl between the ages of 12 and 18 to compete in the Hunger Games. 24 tributes, one victor. The rest die in a brutal arena filled with traps, weapons, and terrifying creatures, all controlled by the capital's unseen hand. In District 12, the poorest of all the districts, lives 16-year-old Katniss Everdeen. She's a skilled hunter who illegally hunts in the woods to provide for her mother and younger sister Prim. Her life is one of constant hardship, but she's tough, resourceful, and used to surviving. When the annual reaping arrives, the day when tributes are chosen, Katniss fears only one thing: that her sister Prim might be picked. And that's exactly what happens. When Prim's name is called, Katniss doesn't hesitate. She steps forward and volunteers to take her place. It's an act of pure love and sacrifice, one that shocks the crowd and sets the tone for what's to come. Alongside her is Peeta Mellark, the baker's son, who once gave Katniss bread when she was starving. They are the District 12 tributes. They are sent to the capital, where they are transformed into celebrities, styled, pampered, and paraded in front of the entire nation. But beneath the glamour lies the brutal truth: only one of them can survive. And survival means killing the other tributes, maybe even each other. Katniss is coached by Haymitch Abernathy, a former Hunger Games victor turned drunk who understands the game better than anyone. He tells her that winning isn't just about skill. It's about getting sponsors who can send help during the games. And to get sponsors, you need a story, something the audience can root for. That's when Peeta drops a bombshell during his televised interview. He confesses that he's been in love with Katniss since they were 5 years old. The crowd goes wild. The star-crossed lovers of District 12. Suddenly, they're not just tributes, they're a tragic romance. It's a brilliant move that forces Katniss to play along whether she feels the same or not. Then the games begin. The tributes are dropped into an enormous outdoor arena filled with forests, lakes, mountains, and hidden dangers. Katniss knows better than to go for the weapons at the start. She runs into the woods and tries to survive on her own. She avoids conflict, using her knowledge of plants and hunting to stay alive. But the capital wants blood. They want excitement. So they manipulate the environment to drive the tributes together. One by one, the tributes die. Some are killed by the career pack-trained killers from wealthier districts. Others fall to starvation, dehydration, or capital-engineered threats. Katniss is injured, burned, and constantly on edge. But she keeps going. She keeps surviving. Then everything changes. The rules are suddenly altered. For the first time ever, too, tributes from the same district can win together. It's a move designed to stoke the flames of the star-crossed lovers narrative. Katniss doesn't care about the capital's reasons. She now has a reason to find Peeta. When she does, he's badly wounded, hiding in a muddy riverbank, camouflaged and near death. Katniss takes care of him, risking her own safety to find medicine and food. Whether it's strategy or something more, her feelings for Peeta begin to shift. The two grow closer and their romance becomes the centerpiece of the games. The audience eats it up. Sponsors send them gifts. But the Capitol is always watching, always waiting. As the games reach their climax, Katniss and Peeta are the last two standing. They've defied the odds, survived the traps, outlasted the killers. But then the Capitol does what it always does. It changes the rules again. Now only one tribute can win. It's a cruel betrayal. Rather than kill each other, Katniss makes a bold decision. She offers Peeta a handful of poisonous berries and suggests they both die. A double suicide. No victor, no games. It's a move the Capitol never expected. They need a victor. They need a show. At the last moment, the rule is reversed. Again. They both win. Katniss and Peeta emerge as victors, but they are not safe. Their defiance has made them dangerous. To the Capitol, Katniss is not just a tribute, she's a spark, a symbol, a threat. President Snow, the ruthless leader of Panem, doesn't see love in Katniss's act, he sees rebellion, and he doesn't like being challenged. Back home in District 12, Katniss is hailed as a hero, but her life is forever changed. She's no longer just a girl from the seam. She's the girl on fire, the one who outsmarted the Capitol on live television. But she's also trapped. Trapped in a role. Trapped in a deadly political game she never wanted to play. And the price of rebellion has only just begun. What makes the Hunger Games so gripping isn't just the action or the dystopian setting, it's the emotional weight behind every choice. Katniss isn't a superhero. She's a teenager thrown into an impossible situation. She's scared, angry, confused. But she's also brave, fiercely loyal, and willing to risk everything for the people she loves. Her journey is one of survival, but also awakening. She begins to see the cracks in the system. She begins to understand the power of symbols and stories. She becomes more than just a tribute. She becomes a voice. And Peeta. His love for Katniss may be real, or may be part strategy, but his kindness, his loyalty, and his quiet strength are undeniable. Their relationship is complicated and messy and painfully human. They are both players in a game far larger than the arena. The Capitol is a character in itself, glamorous on the outside but rotten at the core. It represents the worst of humanity, indulgence, cruelty, control. And yet it also reflects our world, our obsession with entertainment, our desensitization to violence, our willingness to look away from injustice when it's dressed up in lights and music. Suzanne Collins delivers a powerful commentary through the lens of a brutal competition, but what stays with the reader isn't just the bloodshed, it's the resistance, the small acts of rebellion, the choice to show compassion in a world designed to strip it away, the refusal to let the Capitol define what it means to be human. From the moment Katniss volunteers for Prim to the last-second standoff with the berries, the Hunger Games is a relentless ride. It's packed with tension, emotion, and questions that echo long after the final chapter. What would you do to survive? What's the cost of defiance? Who decides what story gets told? This is only the beginning of Katniss's journey. The rebellion is coming. The Capitol is watching, and the girl on fire has just begun to burn. If you want to listen full audiobook for free, link in description. Thank you.